a stick on an octave 3. Helena gets in and just blows him up. Intercepted by the Ducks. Here they come out. Here comes Hall Lane crashing in. Up the screen slot. Heflin makes the move to the backhand. Backhanded by Hall Lane. Puck is in. Go down the slot. They're going to fire a shot. Monaco fires one in. And it's a Sophia Monaco. Chicago missing goal. Hanging on to it. Fished out here by the Ravens. Sending out right point. Knocked away by Elena. Tapped there by Gianna. Fire a shot. Save. Makes a move on it. Sends it forward to half. Half across the line with Helen. Sends it across the line on the side. Helen right has one. Right shot. Top of the circle. Rosen getting chased. Drops it up to the right point. Here comes Monaco. Saved by Langston. Rebound up front. And then he's saved by Langston. Across the board. Ball hop. Right down. Fires a shot. On that PK. Moose get the inside position on Reeder. Hook taken away by Rosen on the back door. Fires. Saved by Hurst. As Rosen. Right wing Hashman. Bessie fires one. Tipped in front by Reeder. Reeder sends it forward. And it's Alexis Ford. Hawk down the rebound. The Hawks. Here she comes in front of Hurst. Right Hashman trying to make a move. Fires it on the outside. Saved by Hurst. Ice Arena here in Palatine, Illinois. It's the Chicago Mission, dressed in all pink, taking on their crosstown rivals, the Windy City Storm. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad: Heflin, Reeder, Bornhoft up front. It's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Maddie Laxton has the net. There's 14 minutes on the clock as that puck goes inside the zone. Kept in by Roth and sent all the way down the left wing corner. Picked up by Storm, going across ice, pass out of zone, popped up in the air by Warrington, knocked down by Reeder, right in front of the Mission or Storm benches there, and thrown away by Storm, all the way down on the right wing corner. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to get our favorite saying here started off just right away. We're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes down to the right wing corner. Your lineup stays the same. It's Heflin in the slot. Bornhoff, the top of the right circle on the half wall. Reeder comes in center. It's Roth and Warrington from left to right on the blue line. Reeder on your face-off, gets it over to Heflin. Heflin takes it in the right wing corner. Sending pass to Reeder. Reeder wants to hit over Bornhoff. And Bornhoff fans on it. Down the left wing corner goes. Bornhoff gets by the puck. It's going to be Reeder on the back check now. Knocked up in the air, kept inside of the blue line by Reeder. Reeder walks it across. Poke checked away by Storms Watson. Watson tied up in front by Warrington. Puck is loose here across the blue line. Poke checked away by Reeder. Thrown inside the zone. That's offsides. Reagan Lewis fires that one in from the Storm, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone. Mission goes for the line change. 13:19 to go here in the period. It's going to be a Monaco sandwich with a Carter Hare filling. It's going to be Bessie and Gian D. Monaco girls making up 60% of the lineup. It's going to be the one-man wrecking crew right in front of us along the boards. Sophia in the middle, and it's going to be Gianna here on the near side. On the blue line, hard on your face-off. Won it back towards Sophia. Sophia to Lyric. Lyric go right back up to Sophia. Pass Sophia in front of penalty boxes. Thrown back the other way by Storm. In front of the Mission benches. Now carrying it forward. Cut off by Bessie. Bessie goes back behind the net. Picked up by Lyric on her own pass. Carried up here to the near side. Sends it over to Elena. Elena, right wing hash marks. Pinned in by one. Back over to Lyric. Lyric's going to send it up to the far side. Switching places with Gianna. Sophia gets pinned in out to the left point. Here comes Carter Hare. Thrown right back into the left wing corner. Knocked down by Carter. Carter coming on. Get it out of his zone for Elena. Here comes Elena across the blue line now. Top of the left circle coming down. Left wing hash marks. Poke checked away by Wolf. Picked up back by Elena. Elena gets pinned in. Here comes Hare for support. Hare left out to Sophia. Lost off her stick. Knocked down by Sophia. Here just fires one low. Rebound! On the left wing corner. Almost caught the goalie sleeping. It's going to be Sophia on the forecheck. Going D to D. Here comes Michael. Put a stick on it. Knocked up in the air. And swatted away out of the zone by Storm. And it's going to be thrown all the way on the left wing corner. Icing is waved off. And here we go around the corner. It's going to be Chuck here on the near side. Bessie breaking up the ice. Charlie goes cross ice for Helen Lane. Knocked up in the air. It's going to be Helen back over to Chuck. Chuck cross blue line. Down to the left dot. Sending pass across for Rosen. Just past the reaching hands of Amanda. Amanda picks up the loose change. Sends it out here to the point for Pazin. Off her stick it goes. And Amanda backs up. Here comes Storm in a 2-on-2. Right in front of Amanda, covering D along with Willow Sell. And the pick their pocket is going to be Chuck. 12:03 to go here. Charlie on the right wing half wall here on the near side. Helen Lane in for support. Charlie blows a tire. Puck's going to trickle out of zone in favor of Storm. And they're going to drop it back. Going out to the outside. Cut off by Rosen. Thrown inside the zone past Pazin. Rings around here to the near side with 11:50 to go. Picked up by Sell. Sell sends it forward towards Chuck. Knocked down and kept in by Storm, number 23. I believe her name is Chen. Firing a shot is going to be number 56. I believe that's Boveri. And they're going to be back down in the corner for Wilsey. Cut off by Mickey O'Malley. And the puck trails off the left wing corner for Helen Lane, who breaks it out to Rosen. Rosen on the far side in front of Mission benches. Shoves one forward towards Chuck, and Chuck goes for the line change. And a loose change for Storm. Here they're coming, pulling it back inside their own zone. Taylor, I believe that is, up to Mickey O'Malley. Cut off by Pazin, and the puck trickles along the blue line of the neutral zone. And it's to be poke checked away by Chalbert. O'Malley drops it back inside her own zone. Now looking to go cross ice here up the front. Makes a move around Sell, covering his Pazin on the far side, top of the left circle. Pazin takes her down, no call. Tying up the stick is Wilsey into the right wing corner for Chalbert. Chalbert going to work, sends it forward, pinching in his Wolf from Storm, throwing it right back in the right wing corner for O'Malley. And Wilsey's got her pinned in. It's a 2-on-2, 50-50 battle now on the right wing corner, down by the Zamdors with 10:54 to go. Storm winning the coin flip there. Here comes Dunford for support. Hankey top of her left right wing circle here. Backing off is Dunford. It's still a 2-on-2 battle. Chalbert going to work along with Wilsey down on the goal line. Wilsey slams it off to the far side for Pazin. Out towards Hankey, kept in by Fontana of Storm. And Hankey's going to put a body on it, pushing the least Fontana out of the way. And it's going to be hemmed in by Pazin along the left wing hash marks there as they're watching it. Puck is still loose and trickles down behind the net of Laxton for Sell. Sell up off the high into the air it goes. Just out of the zone. Nope, kept in by a Wolf. Firing it right back in. Down the left wing corner. Pazin up in the air it goes over her stick. Chipping it off to the left wing corner. Slams it out towards Bornhoff. And the swing and a miss is going to be Bornhoff firing. No, it's knocked down by Fontana. Thrown behind the net of Laxton. Here on the inside for Wilsey. Wilsey trying to send one forward off the stick of Wolf, I believe that goes. and it's going to trickle towards the goaltender, and it's picked up by Storm. Coming in is Bornhoff on the forecheck, kicking up forward. Roth comes in and puts a shoulder right on it free, knocks it loose for Reeder. Reeder drops it back for Warrington. Warrington goes cross ice past Heflin. Inside the zone for Storm. Fontana, loose change collected by Reeder. Reeder curls around, sends it up towards Bornhoff. Is Bornhoff in 4, Heflin in support. Drops the top left circle, high in the slot, picked up by Ruff. Ruff fires one wide right, knocked down by Storm. Looking to fire up, here comes Storm up the inside. Poke check to pick their pocket is going to be Heflin, loose change for Bornhoff. Bornhoff with the inside position. Reeder headed towards the slot. Heflin high, support F3. Bornhoff gets bodied off the puck here with 9:26 to go. And the left wing hash marks for Reeder. Reeder top left circle, sends a cross ice pass for Warrington right point. Warrington walks in, fires a shot, tipped by Heflin. Puck is loose up front. It's still loose. Slammed away by Storm in the left wing corner. It's Reeder going to work, left wing hash marks now. Reeder cycles it, but it doesn't get deep. Up and over the glass, it goes out of the zone past Roth. And Roth going to carry it all the way down to the right wing hash marks. Now picked up here on the near side. Pops the pass up here for Heflin. Heflin's going to move it forward, but it's intercepted by Storm. Storm goes D-to-D inside their own zone, thrown up the ice for the breakout past Bornhoff, and firing it in is going to be Shea Watson of the Storm. Loose change collected by Roth. The Storm gets a line change in, and Roth goes cross ice for Bornhoff. Inside the zone it goes. Picked past Schuster. It's going to be Storm going to work. Reeder on the forecheck now behind the goaltender left to right. They reverse the ice. It's Sophia Monaco making her way out there. So pulling up the ice here in the middle. Here comes Storm. Going to work is going to be Bessie. Reeder ties her up inside the zone. Schuster coming in. Home past Elena, kicked away by G. It's going to be Elena here on the near side. Sends it behind the net for Bessie. Bessie in the left wing corner now. Coming up the ice, sends it up for Hare. Hare tried to muscle it forward towards Elena, sends it behind her. Here comes Storm the other way, picked off by Carter, pulling it back inside her own zone. Hare goes over to Bessie. Bessie up the ice across center, is going to send it in towards the goaltender, saved by Storm goalie. I think that's Drake, picked up by Sophia Monaco, gets pinned in. Here comes Carter Hare for support, and Elena is high F3. It's Carter going left post, coming in. She was looking to get it to Elena. Back out to the right point for Bessie. Firing a shot, blocked by Storm, picked back up by Elena. She gets body checked into the wall. Out for Gianna, fires a one-timer. Number 5 for Sophia, swatted away by Storm, and it's picked up by Bessie. Looking to get it out. They're going to throw it right into the Storm benches, and almost had Coach Petrie spitting chicklets. I wonder if Storm has dental insurance for their coaching staff. Guess you'd have to ask Coach Petrie that one. So with 7:50 to go, it's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. And Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Chuck, along with Helen Lane and Amanda Rosen. Your blue liners are going to be Sellen Pazin. It's Charlie down in the left wing corner, bonding off the puck. Charlie maintains control. Helen gets on the defensive side of it as Chuck throws it back to the far side. Here comes Miranda Rosen. Thrown out of the zone by Storm. Regrouping is going to be Wilsey. Sell sends it up off the glass inside the zone. Past Charlie, picked off by Taylor of Storm. She comes down behind the net. Past Rosen, out towards Helen Lane. Up in the air she goes, and it's picked off by Pazin. Pazin sends one forward to Helen. Helen gets bodied up and it's picked up by Rosen. Rosen right dot, looking to get it over to Chuck on the back door. Couldn't get it, she spanned on it. Puck is loose in the slot out to Wilsey. Sell comes in, fires one, blocked off a shin guard. Back in the corner for Helen Lane. Helen makes a move around it now. Leaves it for Rosen, back over to Helen. Helen goes cross ice over to Pazin. Pazin, high right point, fires one. Let's throw wide right it goes. It's Fontana going to work now against Charlie. Up out of the glass, out of play it goes. If it gets there, that's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:57 to go here in the first period. Storm was in trouble and needed a line change. Fontana gets it up off the glass and sends it all the way down. This thing goes for the line change. It's going to be Heflin along with Reeder and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Warrington. Face off in the right wing circle. Heflin in the slot. Bornhoff top of the right circle. Face off tied up by Storm in the right wing corner. Looking to pick it up is going to be Heflin. Reeder sends it across the slot. Bornhoff gets dumped over as the puck travels in the left wing corner. Reeder puts a body on it. Puck is loose forward here towards the Storm. Here they're coming up the ice. Looking for the breakout toward Mickey Momali. Tied up by Bornhoff and Roth. And Wolf picked her pocket is going to be Heflin. Backing in and out of the zone. It goes for offsides. And we're going to get a whistle with 6:37 to go. And a face-off right in front of us, just outside the zone. Your lineup now stays the same, it looks like. It's Heflin, Reeder, and Bornhoff up front. It's Roth and Warrington from left to right on the blue line. Face-off won by Storm, pulling it back to the center ice, pulling out in front of their own blue line. Heflin blows a tire, and throw it picked off by Reeder. Hef gets back on side, poke checked by Storm. O'Malley goes down. It's loose change for Bornhoff. Bornhoff coming across, Heflin on her left. Tied up by 3. Bornhoff goes right down. Cross ice pass for Heflin for the one-timer. Poke checked away by the goaltender. Chipped up in the air. Loose change swatted away by Storm, trying to get it over to Bornhoff. And Storm goes left to right, looking for the cross ice pass. Knocked down, kept in by Bornhoff. Loose change for Storm. One-on-one in front of Roth. Roth ties her up and pokes it out of the zone. It's going to be Reeder right in front of us. Reeder in a foot race. Reeder gets body checked into the wall, and no call on that one. It looks like they're letting him play. Here we go the other way. Roth gets potted up, but she gets slammed into the wall. It's going to be Chalberg here along with it. Picked off by, that's going to be Reeder. Reeder over to Hankey. Hankey to Warrington. Warrington makes a move, fires a shot. Back in the hands of Warrington. Knocked down by Hankey. Puck is loose. Here comes Dunford. Poke check by Dunford. Dunford's going to move it inside the zone in front of the Storm benches and thrown away by Storm. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 5:35 to go here in the period. And it looks like the referees are letting them play. We'll see if Mission responds to the physicality as Coach Shannon goes for the line change. It's Chalberg, Dunford, and Hankey up front. It's going to be Lyric and G on D from left to right. Dunford face off for Hankey. Back in the hands of Storm. Here comes Reagan Lewis of Storm right in front of us. Just across center ice. Reagan Lewis goes in. That's offside. Firing a shot is Reagan, and she crossed it over with the Fontana went across the blue line there. And so with 5:25 to go here in the first, we'll get a face-off just outside the zone. Mission goes for the line change. It's a Monaco sandwich with a hair filling. It's Lyric and G on D from right to left. And it's going to be face-off one back to G. G goes over to Lyric. Lyric up to Sophia. Sophia fires one forward. Inside the zone, it's going to be Carter Hare and Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Cutting off Izzy Wolf in the right wing corner. Hare takes her down, and it's picked up by Elena Monaco. Sophia in the slot. Looking to get full. Back over DDD underneath her. He passed underneath for Carter. Back in the hands of Elena. Bottom of the so fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Carter Hare. Carter sends it over to Bessie. Bessie, top of the right circle, up off the bastard board for Hare. Hare, bottom right circle, makes a move right top. Back in the hands of Sophia. Backhand fires a shot. Wide left of the goal line in the left wing corner for Elena Monaco. Coming out of Storm, they throw it away. That puck's going to head towards Laxton. Laxton makes the save with 4:49 to go. It's going to be Reagan Lewis alone, forecheck against Bessie. Send it back behind the net for G. Here comes Storm here on the Mission on the near side. It's going to be G over to Sophia, or Elena rather. Cut off by Sophia at center ice. Sophia's going to get it in time, sends it in towards the blue line. Knocked down. It's going to be Elena going to fire it in. It's going to be battle in here, 2-on-2. Elena comes in and pops it free. Picked up by Carter Hare. Carter pulling it back inside her own zone. Goes cross ice for Bessie with 4:23. Up the ice it goes towards the penalty boxes. Here comes Charlie Prodell. Loose change picked back up by Sophia. And it's going to be Sophia up the ice across center. Sophia makes a move wide left. Hangs onto it, chips it into the left wing corner for Prodell. And it's going to be covering blue line. It's going to be G. It's going to be Helen Lane down behind the goal line with Chuck on the forecheck. Here comes Amanda Rosen. Storm coming up the ice here out of the zone. It goes picked off by Bessie in front of the Storm benches. Thrown right back the other way. No offsides as it was thrown back in. It's Charlie on the forecheck along with Amanda Rosen. Tying up a stick. Amanda puts it in the corner. Picks up by Chuck. Helen Lane in the slot. Charlie coming back around to the right wing corner. Sends it out to the point for Pazin. Pazin goes right back to Charlie in the right wing corner. Picked up by Storm. Coming in is Helen Lane to pop it free back to Charlie. Thrown behind the net for Rosen with 3:43 to go. Rosen going to work. Tied up by 2. Here comes Helen Lane for support. Charlie high F3. And Rosen's going to come over to the battle. She's got Sell breaking left. That save pass for Chuck. Saved by the goaltender off the post. And it's picked back up by Rosen. Rosen out to the point for Pazin. Pazin fires one low. Sticked up in the air by Storm. Loose change collected by Chuck. Chuck in the left circle. Sends it out to Sell. Sell at the blue line now. Cuts back to the inside. Kale McCarr style up off the glass down to the corner for Rosen. Rosen going to work. Charlie battling out in front of that. Rosen fires a shot left out. It's Chuck. Puck is loose in front. And it's going to be no goal. We're going to get a whistle. Here is Charlie. They're going to get loose change here. One of the girls from Storm gives Charlie a little shot there after the whistle. As Charlie was kind of standing there. His body's all over the place. It was a pile up on the interstate. 3:12 to go here in the period. Your lineup now is going to be Heflin along with Reeder and Bornhoff. It's going to be Sell and Pazin on the blue line. Heflin was on the left wing half wall. Bornhoff was in the slot. As the faceoff goes to the far side, here comes Fontana. Kept in by Reeder, thrown back behind the net. Here comes Bornhoff looking to trap. Goes back the other way. Touched out of the zone by Storm. Loose change collected by Pazin. Pazin pulls it back. Pins up the ice for Heflin. Touch it forward. Knocked down by Taylor. Thrown in the right wing corner. It's going to be Pazin going to work. Pazin bodies up the puck. Loose change for Storm. Nope. Swatted away in the slot. Tied up is going to be in the left wing corner for Sell. Sell coming up. They're letting them play. Thrown right behind the net. Back in the hands of Storm. Firing a shot. Point blank. And a save by Laxton. Set up front here. Knocked down. Maybe it wasn't a save by Laxton. Not sure. I don't think Maddie got a stick on that. Might have been knocked down by the defense. It's Bornhoff on the far side. Sent back into the corner by Storm. Loose change collected by Reeder with 2:30 to go. Reeder sends it up the ice for Bornhoff. It's Bornhoff in a one-on-one. Bornhoff goes to the outside. Tries to go between the sticks of the defenseman. And it's coming in as Heflin. Thrown out here by Storm. Cut off by Roth. And we're going to get a penalty. Penalty on Chicago Mission. Bornhoff going to the box for tripping. with 2:18 to go here in the period. Missioner shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. It's going to be Sophia Monaco and Carter Hare muscled out of zone by Sophia, then over to Hare. Loose change at the blue line there. Carter comes away with it, cuts across center. It's going to be Carter and Sophia. Carter goes top left circle, down in the left wing hash marks now. Throws it down behind that, and Carter gives chase on her own pass. Carter going to work, sends it up in the right wing corner now, sends it back behind the net off the dashboard, and it's going to be Sophia Monaco on the forecheck. Here coming in, Sophia makes her cycle it underneath, and it's going to be back the other way. Here comes Sophia once again. Here comes Storm out of the zone, trickling out of neutral. It's going to be Carter here on the back check. Mickey O'Malley of Storm looking to get it across ice pass. Poke checked away by Warrington. Warrington left wing hash mark, puts her into the wall. Loose change for Carter. Out of the zone it goes towards the net of Quinn Kelly. Or not Quinn Kelly, I'm sorry, it's going to be Juliet Drake, but that's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:32 to go here in the period. 44 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. And in the offensive zone for Storm, to the right of Laxton, it's going to be Rosen along with Helen Lane. It's going to be Lyric and G on D. Rosen and Monaco in the slot. Helen Lane at center, Bessie down in the corner. Helen sends it in the corner for Bessie, cycles it really quick over to G here on the near side. Gianna goes right back over to Lyric. Lyric in the left wing corner's got Rosen breaking. Up the ice, cut off by Taylor. Back in the hands of Gianna. Gianna coming down in the right wing corner, curls back around to her forehand, makes her miss. Up off the boards, out towards Rosen. Bodied off the puck, it's going to fall down in the left wing corner. No icing as it's waved off. It's going to be Rosen going to work in the left wing corner. Rosen with the inside position on Fontana, hangs on to the loose change, tied up by two. Nope, Rosen comes away with it here to the inside. It's going to be still Rosen going to work in the left wing corner. Sends it over to G. G, left point, patiently waits, sends back over to Rosen. Rosen, along with 9 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK over to G. G patiently waits, goes right back over to Rosen. Playing keep-aways. Rosen's tied up by two now, and Rosen still hangs onto the puck and shoves it forward. That's the end of that Classic Packaging PK. That was thrown away by Storm. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. So far, ice has been tilted in favor of Gang Green, dressed in all pink here this morning, or this afternoon. 43 seconds to go on this first period. And we're back to even strength. Your lineup now is going to be Heflin along with Reeder and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and Pazin. In the left wing corner, Storm wins the faceoff, cut off by Bornhoff. Puck goes off to the far side, right wing corner, cut off by Reeder. Reeder going to work in the right wing corner. Heflin high F3, sent out to the right point for Pazin in front of the Storm benches. Pazin patiently waits, but his poke checked up in the air by Wigmore. Here comes Storm in a 3-on-1. Pazin back checking. Across for Reagan Lewis. Reagan fires a shot, and it's saved by Laxton. Off the blocker down behind the goal line with 20 seconds to go. Wilsey chips it up in the air. Wilsey sends over to Reeder. Reeder chips over to Heflin. Heflin's going to send it right back down behind the goal line, and it's going to be picked off by Storm. Looking to curl around, and she lost up her stick. It's going to be picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff's going to carry it across the center ice down in front of the Storm benches, and she gets muscled off. It's 2 versus Storm versus Bornhoff. Firing a shot is going to be Sell, and that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of what? It's 0-0 here at Orbit Ice Arena as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Bellagio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Bellagio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period is going to be a Monaco sandwich with a hair filling. Your blue liner is going to be Roth and Warrington. Laxton still has the net, and there was 14 minutes on the clock as this period started. It's going to be Shea Watson across the blue line, high in a slot, coming as Elena Monaco, forced to go to the right dot, coming in his hair, block saved by Laxton, picked up by Elena Monaco. Here comes Monaco with speed. It's the Monaco girls up the middle. Elena fires one towards the goaltender, stick up off the glass in left wing corner, toes. The one-man wrecking crew coming down along with sister Sophia. In the right wing corner, knocked away by Elena, picked off by Carter Hare, and in front behind the net, it's going to be Sophia going to work. Sophia hits the brakes, tied up by one. Popped off here to the right wing corner. It's going to from Sophia. It's going to be Elena coming in along with Carter Hare. Out to the right point, kept in by Warrington. Swatted at by Hare. Up in the air it goes out of the zone. And Warrington slams it back in, and we're going to get an offsides and a whistle. Face-off going just outside the zone with 13-13 to go. Here and Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Chalberg along with Dunford and Hankey. Your blue liner is going to be Lyric and G on the blue line from right to left. Face off for Dunford. Coming in is Chalberg. Swatted back towards Gianna. Gianna in front of the penalty box is now patiently waits. Pulls it up the ice. Going to fire one towards the goaltender. Draco's going to make the save. Here comes Dunford. And is going to put the pressure on her to get a whistle blown. And it'll be an offensive zone face off for the Green Machine dressed in all pink. 13:03 to go as 10 ticks get off the clock. And a face off that heads to the left wing circle in the offensive zone. It's Chalberg top of the left circle along the half wall. Hankey in the slot. Dunford at center. And it's still Lyric and G on D from left to right. Face off won by Storm. Here comes Taylor. Backhands it forward. Cut off by Hankey. And muscled out of the zone by Schuster. Picked up by Bessie. Put a stick on it. It's going to be Boveri. And it's going to be Gianna going to work in the right wing corner. Gianna sends one down. Muscled out towards Bessie. Bessie over here to Hankey. Now knocked down by Storm. And back over to Dunford. Dunford tied up. Here comes Hankey back on the defensive side of it. Now trying to shoot one out. And it's kept in by Storm. Centering pass. Poke check by Gianna. Back to Chalberg. High in the slot is Taylor. Swatted out to the point for Wigmore. Wigmore fires a blocker. Saved by Laxton. Back in the hands of Hankey. Hankey fires one across ice. Bounces over the stick of Taylor. It's going to be Chalberg on the forecheck. Chalberg with a foot race against Wigmore. Coming around behind the net. Off here to top of the right wing circle. Chalberg put a stick on it. Knocked it free. Cupped in the air by Dunford. Back in the hands of Bessie, and Bessie's going to fire one in deep, and it's going to go from right to left here in the left wing corner. Forechecking now is going to be Rosen. Rosen, left wing Hasbrook's penetrating her legs out towards Lane. Lane to Chuck in the slot. Chuck fires one, saved by Drake, and just past the rebound for Rosen. And the defensive side of it is going to be Storm, or Helen Lane was on the offensive side of it, back in the hands of Gianna. Gianna pulling it back in front of the Storm benches, sends it up the ice for Helen Lane. Helen shoves one over, it's intercepted by Storm, and it's going to be offsides. It's going to be the call. Let's see if we get a whistle. Look at that replay where that offsides was. Oh, and here they come. Oh, yep. Still on the boards. Yep, she was still on the ice, folks. So it was a good call by the referees. Just outside the zone. It's Rosen right in front of us. Helen Lane at center. Chuck in front of the Storm benches. Your blue liners are going to be selling passing with 11:45 to go. Back at center ice is going to be Storm thrown past Rosen. Pass in the left wing corner. She goes, pulling it behind the net of Laxton. Now she cuts in front. Sends one up in the air, knocked down by Reagan Lewis, who fires one forward, leaving the net unprotected. Is going to be Wilsey and Helen Lane. Left wing hash marks. It's going to be Rosen going to work here on the near side, along with Helen Lane. And it's going to be Pazin. Sending in the right wing corner. It's Reagan Lewis and Storm. Sent back behind the net. Brings off here to the near side. Rosen coming in left wing hash marks out. Trying to pull one forward to herself. Pass Watson. Up the ice for Chuck. Chuck going on to the inside. Gets the outside position against Wolf. Puts it into the wall. It's Rosen picking up the loose chain, trying to send it back into the corner for Charlie. It's a 3-on-2 battle. It's the Purple People Eaters trying to fish it out there. And it's going to be Rosen dumps over one of the girls from Storm. Rosen gets a cross check. She puts an elbow into somebody. And it's Charlie battling it out. Rosen still putting a body on somebody. That's going to be Shea Watson. She's pushing down in the corner. Charlie still battling it out with 10:52. Rosen along with Chuck. Here comes Sarah Reeder now. Reeder at the right wing circle, bodied off by Storm. Right wing hash marks. Reeder picks up the loose change. Reeder didn't get the pass on it. Thrown out by Storm. That puck's going to go all the way down. If it gets there, it's going to be an icing. And it's going to be all, yep, it is. And with 10:36 to go, we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Your lineup now, Heflin, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Your blue liners, going to be Roth and Warrington from left to right. Warrington creeping in top of the right circle. Heflin with the face-off, pulled out by Storm, cut off by Warrington. Warrington takes her down, and she's going to go to the box here for tripping, thrown in by Fontana. we're going to get a whistle here as she went down. Looks like she hit hard. And Warrington's going to go to the box. Here for tripping, I believe, is going to be the call. With 10:27 to go. We're going to take a brief break here, folks. Welcome back, folks. Number 85 from Storms appears to be okay, so that's a good thing. She made her way back to the bench, and the Mission are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission parents. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Reeder and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are going to be Lyric and G. Firing one wide right is going to be Taylor of Storm. In the right hash marks past O'Malley. O'Malley goes out to Fontana, back over to O'Malley, right corner. Back in the left, down behind the goal line. Coming in is going to be Gianna, forced to picked off. Gianna battling out. Gianna gets the inside position. Back in the hands of O'Malley, and Gianna going to work with her. On the right post, centering pass, blocked by Storm, or blocked by Laxton, and it's chipped through Gianna. Gianna sends one forward towards Bornhoff. Bornhoff knocked down by Fontana. She got a stick right in her stomach there, and it's going to be picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff coming out of his own across center, sends it then, knocked off the puck by Storm, back the other way. Here comes Taylor with the loose change. 51 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Pass Bessie. Here comes Wigmore of Storm. Gianna Lyric is thrown into the wall and is picked off by Storm, thrown back the other way. Here comes Gianna. Gianna goes in. Knocked down in the right wing corner, cut off by Watson of Storm. Centering pass over to Taylor. Looking to fire one. Wide right, knocked down by Bessie. Picked off by Bornhoff. Muscled out to the right corner, kept in by Storm. Battling it off, 9:25 to go, 28 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Watson looks to fire a shot, saved by Laxton, knocked away by Gianna, fires one forward, poke check by G once again. Bessie comes in, and there's going to be bodies all over the place as Maddie Laxton covers it up. And we're going to get a whistle here. 19 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts penalty kill. And Mission goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Sophia Monaco and Carter Hare. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and Pazin. Face-off goes to the right of Laxton in the left wing circle. In the slot goes Sell, then Sophia. Hare at center. And Pazin down behind the goal line. Storm winning the face-off, cut off by Carter Hare. Sent up here to the near side, out to the left point. Storm looking to go. Wolf sends it back in the left wing corner. Carter blows a tire. Pazin forced her to throw it out to the right point. Coming out of Sophia. Looking to block a shot. Puck is high up in the air. Poke checked away by Hare. High stick, but touched by Mission first. And in the left wing corner it goes. Battling out is Pazin. Along out to the left point. Coming out is Carter Hare. Carter poke checked it. That's offsides. As Carter blows a tire, and we're going to get a whistle or no whistle here. And that penalty kill is over. Here comes number 3 out to the far side. Coming in is going to be Shea Watson, cut off by Elena Monaco. Elena sends one forward to Carter Hare. It's going to be Sophia Monaco up the ice. Here comes Monaco in the slot. Left wing Hashbrooks fires one. Saved by Drake. Back over to Monaco. Popped free by Storm in the right wing corner. And out towards Elena. Elena blocked it out to the point for Pazin. Pazin slams one forward. And it's going to be Watson who lost the tire there. Picked off by Pazin. Pazin pulls back inside her own zone. Pazin left wing side, or right wing side. Here she comes up the ice. Top of the right circle coming in right dot. Poke check by Storm. Pazin going to send it behind the net. She gets bodied off the puck. Coming in is Helen Lane. Sophia's still out there. Helen centering pass, blocked back by Storm. Puck is loose behind the net for Sophia. Looking to fire one. Bite off the puck is going to be Sophia. Helen fires one, saved by the goaltender. We're going to get a whistle with 8:04 to go here in the second period. Thank you. Face-off goes to the right wing circle with 8:04 to go here in the period. It's going to be Chuck, Helen Lane, and Rosen. It's going to be Roth and Warrington. Rosen knocked off the puck there, backhanded by Warrington, back toward forward. Cut off by Warrington, back towards the penalty boxes, thrown in finally past Warrington for Roth. Roth over to Rosen. Rosen right in front of us, sends one forward, off the stick of Storm. Bouncing puck inside the zone for Taylor. It's going to be Helen Lane on the forecheck along with Chuck. Throwing up the ice, off the stick of Waring out of the zone for Roth. Roth comes out, drops it back for Warrington. Warrington goes cross ice for Helen Lane, touching it inside the zone, no icing. And it's going to be Taylor on them, down behind the goal line, left to right, cut off by Chuck. She hits the brakes and goes back the other way. Sauce past Rosen, and it's going to be Wigmore up the ice in front of Roth, sends it up to the far side. Right up the ice here, top of the right circle, fires the shot, knocked down by Laxton. Rebound out front, puck is still loose, and it's the right dot. Poke checked away, swatted at by Chuck, out towards Reeder. Reeder in front of the Storm benches. Storm kicks it forward, Reeder kicks it forward. It's Reeder in a one-on-one. Makes a toe drag around, it gets to the right, Hesperich fires a shot, saved by Drake. Comes to the slot, picked up by Heflin. Heflin fires a shot in the left wing corner. Out to the left point, past Gianna, that puck's gonna go all the way down. And if it gets there, we should get an icing. And we're gonna bring that one all the way back. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. And Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now, Bornhoff, Reeder and Heflin in the left wing circle. It's Lyric and Gian D from left to right. Heflin, top of the left circle, Bornhoff in the slot. 7 minutes flat to go here in the period. Reeder face off one out this Lyric. Lyric slams one back in. Puck's going to ring around behind the net for Bornhoff in the right wing corner. Bornhoff going to work, cuts back to down low. Gets bodied off the puck. Fontana going to work along Bornhoff. Here comes Reeder for support. Trying to get fished out by Shea Watson. And it's going to be Reeder battling it out now along with two girls from Storm. Off to the right wing corner for Storm. Thrown right back behind the net. Here comes Heflin. Picked off by Ezzy Wolf. Cut off by Bornhoff. And sent up here to the near side. Bodied out of the puck. And his puck trickles out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by Gianna. Gianna versus one. Down behind the net of Laxton. Hitting the brakes. Comes back bottom left circle. Backhands over to Bessie. Bessie slams it back into the right wing corner. Backing off is G. Centering pass down behind the goal line. It's going to be Bornhoff going to get it. Here comes Gianna with speed. Gianna in the left wing corner. Sends it up the ice here for Bornhoff. Bornhoff up to Heflin. Nope, hangs on to it. Bornhoff across the blue line. High in the slot. Cuts back across right. Hash marks. Looks to fire a shot. And that's going to be Alexis Bornhoff. Chicago Mission goal! Bornhoff uses the defender as a screen and she fires one in. And it's the Chicago Mission here on the board with 6:08 to go in the second period. Your lineup now, as Coach Shannon goes for the line change, is going to be Chalberg, along with Dunford and Hankey. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and Pazin. Pazin across center sends it in deep. Puck's going to go in the right wing corner with just around 6 minutes to go here in the period. Cut off by Hankey on the or Dunford on the forecheck. Out towards Chalberg. Here comes Storm in front of Hankey. Hump on the near side, makes a move around Hankey. Here they're coming in a 3-on-2 in front of Pazin. Mickey O'Malley drops it high, coming across, sent back across, blocked by Pazin. At the feet into the right wing corner, it goes for Sell. Sell lost her stick. It's Chalberg battling it out down low. Centering pass from O'Malley into the hands of Hankey. Hankey fans on the pass. Up, Pazin sends it finally out of the zone. And it's going to be Mr. Storm regrouping here. Here comes Chalberg, put a stick on it, kept in by Dunford. Dunford back over to Chalberg, trying to knock it forward as Dunford into the right wing corner. Hankey giving chase. Hitting the brakes is Storm. Up past Dunford, here they're coming the other way. Trying to go up the near ice. It's going to be Mickey O'Malley. Pazin blows a tire. Poke check by Sell. And it's going to be another penalty as Sell's going to go to the box for tripping with 5:15 to go. Missioner shorthanded once again. 3 tripping penalties so far here in this contest. Missioner shorthanded. Your penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission. Herons. Your penalty killers now are going to be Carter Hare and Sophia Monaco. Your blue liners are going to be Roth and Warrington. There's 5:15 left here in the second period. There's a $1.30 on Sell's penalty. Face off to the left of Laxton. Here comes Carter Hare out to the right point. Fontana throws it back the other way. Here comes Roth. Makes move on Roth. Right dot. Sent pass. Blocked by Warrington and back into the right wing corner. It's Roth and Hare going to work in the right hash marks. Trying to shove one forward. Monaco leaves a little earlier. Here comes Warrington. Find a shot. Saved by Laxton. And back behind the net on the right wing corner. Goes for Roth. Roth down behind the goal line now. Chips it off here to the near side for Warrington. Warrington makes the move around and sends it up to Sophia. Sophia going to bust up the zone. Cuts back to the inside. Throws over for Carter. Cut off by Storm. Thrown right back the other way. Picked up by Warrington. Warrington across center. Sends one forward to Sophia. Backhanded. Knocked down by Storm. Picked up by Warrington. Knocked down by Sophia. Poke checked away. Sophia free. Off the bus, picked up by Storm. Back in front of their own, right in front of their own benches. Thrown right back in the right wing corner. 46 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Down behind the net of Laxton. Storm looking to go to work. Center pass up front. It's going to be Sophia Monaco up the ice. Here comes Monaco now. Cuts back across the middle. And across center ice she goes. And it's going to be picked up by Storm. Storm goes cross ice. Poke check by Warrington. Cut off by Monaco. Monaco pulls the tire. Takes down Fontana in the process. Puck is loose. Top of the left circle. Popped by Warrington. Puck is loose. Trotted at by Sophia. Sophia sends one knocked down by Boveri. Puck's going to trickle forward. Sophia going for the line change with 4 minutes to go here in the period. 14 seconds on that PK. And it's going to be Warrington going to throw one finally up off the glass and out of play or down on the lid. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:54 to go here in the period. And we got 9 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Your penalty killers now are going to be Bornhoff and Reeder. It's going to be Lyric and G on D. Face off to Laxton's right. Reeder comes in. Face off won by Storm in the left hand corner. Centered pass off to the far side. Picked up by a Wolf of Storm. Trying to block it is going to be Bornhoff. Swatted away by Lyric. Going to be covered by Laxton. And we're going to get a whistle as that penalty kill expires. And we're back to even strength. 5 on 5 with 3:45 to go here in the second period. Face off to the left of Laxton now in the right wing circle. It's going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Heflin. And it's going to be Lyric and G on D. Face off for G. Sends it over to Lyric here on the near side. Lyric up the ice here for Reeder. Reeder's got Heflin breaking. It's Heflin on the near side. Bodied up the puck by Wolf, but Heflin sends it in for Reeder. Reeder right hash marks, right dot, hits the brakes. Centering pass, trying to get over to Bornhoff. Knocked away by Storm. Down behind that, it's Bornhoff and Reeder going to work. Picked off by Bessie, right hash marks. Bessie going to send it right back in the hands of Reeder behind the net. Back over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff looking for the centering pass. She gets run over. And up the ice, here comes Storm. Looking to break it out of zone. Cut off by Bessie. Right here in front of us, going to be picked up by Reeder. Reeder's going to backhand it in. We're going to get off sides. And we're going to get a whistle as Reeder gets dumped over on her skates. Take a look at that one as she comes back across it. Bornhoff back sides. Now we're going to get, there's a body check and no call on that one. Gotta love it. 3 to go here in the second period. Face off right in front of us. It's going to be Chuck, Helen Lane, and Rosen. Your blue liner is going to be Sell and Pazin. Rosen in front of us. Chuck in the middle. Face off one back for Sell. Sell going to sell it right into the benches. Almost had Coach Shannon spitting chiclets. Face off goes right in front of the benches. Your lineup stays the same. Nope, back to center ice. It's Chuck on left wing. Rosen creeping in here out of frame. Back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen sends it over here to the inside for Pazin. Pazin didn't quite get a handle on it. Sends it forward to Helen Lane. Cut off here right in front. Coming in is going to be Rosen. Rosen puts a body on it. Picked up by Pazin. Pazin sends it off over to Chuck. Right in front of the Storm benches now. Charlie gets bodied into it. Here comes Helen Lane. Gets on the defensive side of it now. Sent into the corner by Storm. He picked up by Pazin. Pazin down behind the net of Laxton. Lost at her feet in the left wing corner. She got Helen Lane breaking up the ice. Pazin finally sends one forward towards Helen. It's Helen along with Chuck in a 2-on-1. Here comes Charlie, right dot. Patiently waits, sends it across for Helen. Helen for the one-timer. In the left wing corner it goes. Would have liked to have seen Helen open up a little more on that one. Bouncing puck is loose, and it's going to be Pazin in a foot race. Here comes Pazin all the way down, left wing's hash marks. And she blows it a little bit off balance there, back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen sends it out of the ice. Past Fontana in front of the Mission benches with 2:18 to go here in the second. And they go cross ice D to D. They're going to go back the other way off the pants of Chuck. Picked up by Reagan Lewis and Storm in front of penalty boxes. She fires one in deep. And it's going to be Willow Sell. Here comes Chen of Storm. Sell sends it back over to the right wing corner for Charlie. Tied up by Storm. Swinging on it to the right wing corner. Here comes Kaylee Dunford here, right to left here on the near side. Rosen breaking up the ice. Dunford makes a move across and up the ice to the center. Charlie on her left, Rosen on her right. Here comes Dunford across. Now she blows a tire right in front of the blue line there. Poke check by Rosen. Kept in by Rosen. Nice play by Amanda. Back in the hands of Dunford. Here comes Chalberg with a $1.44 to go in the left wing corner. Chalberg tied up by one. She gets rubbed off it. Down behind the net for Chalberg. Right wing hash marks now. Coming all the way across is going to be Hankey. Hankey keeps it at right wing hash. Sends one towards the net. Cut off by 85 of Storm. Backhanded forward towards the blue line by Warrington. And Warrington sends it in deep. Down behind the goal line for Fontana. Fontana going on here to the near side. Pinching in is Warrington on the right corner now. Covering D is going to be Hare. Bouncing puck off the Drake. Back to Fontana. Pinching in is going to be Roth. Roth, left wing hash marks, gets on the offensive side of it, out of his zone, knocked down by Hankey. Here they're coming the other way. Mickey O'Malley mohawks around, backhands it forward, and picked off by Warrington. Warrington patiently waits up off the glass towards Hankey, out of the zone, chopped at by Hare. Loose change collected by Hankey. Hankey shoves one forward towards Chalberg, but it's behind her with just under 1 minute to go here in the second period. Chalberg giving chase on Fontana, right to left. Fontana cut up on the far side. Kept in by Sophia Monaco. Sophia going to push it forward. It's Sophia going to work left wing corner. She's got Hare breaking the slot. Sophia comes back around here to the near side. Coming back around, sends it over to Warrington. Warrington back in the corner, past Sophia. For Elena Monaco, 40 seconds to go. Elena over to Sophia. Sophia, right wing corner, curling back around. Sends it out to Warrington, right point. Warrington fires a shot. Oh, just missing on the tip is going to be Monaco. One-man wrecking coming in is Carter Hare. Trapping is Elena. Down behind the goal line for Sophia. Back to Elena. On the far left wing corner. Backhanded by the one-man wrecking crew out to Roth with 22 seconds to go. Roth fires one off of Carter Hare. Picked up by Elena. Elena spins around it. Back in the hands for Roth. Roth above the glass down. Dash aboard for Sophia. Sophia pinned in. Coming in is Warrington right corner. Left wing, left 11 seconds to go. Sophia sends it back into the corner. Here comes Reeder. Backhanded Sophia out to the point for Warrington. Warrington fires one. Knocked down in front for Monaco. Elena fires a shot. Thrown away by Storm. That's thrown out of the zone. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's 1-0 Chicago Mission leading here at Orbit Ice Arena as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Orbit Ice Arena. It's the Chicago Mission leading the Windy City Storm 1-0 as we head to this final frame. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad: Heflin, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Your blue liners are Bessie and G. Blackston has the net, 14 minutes on the clock. Face off, one back for Storm or for Mission, and Bessie goes D to G. And here comes back over to Bessie. Bessie up the ice for Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires one in from the right point. Down behind the net of Drake. Cut off by Heflin here to the near side. Cut off by Reeder. Reeder forced her to pop it forward. Anthony Bornhoff sticks it off to the far side for Schuster, I believe that's her name. And in front of the penalty boxes, Schuster tried to throw one forward. Cut off by Bornhoff and Reeder. Bornhoff looked like that one kind of hurt there. She almost like she hit her chin on the dasher board there. Bessie slams one out here to the near side, ringing it towards Heflin. Heflin gets a shoulder right in her grill. And it picked up by Schuster, thrown right back the other way. And back in the hands of Heflin. Heflin sends one forward up here to the near side, picked up by Schuster of Storm. She goes cross ice in front of the Storm benches, and it's going to be Reeder going to work in the neutral zone. Reeder sends one up here to the inside for Heflin. Heflin across blue line, top of the circle, cuts back to the middle, and makes a move around Watson. Hope checks it across for Bornhoff. Bornhoff is slot, sends it back to the point for Helen Lane fires a shot, saved by the goaltender off the blocker. And here comes Storm the other way, trying to pick her pocket is Bornhoff. Cross ice pass, knocked down by Chuck, back in the hands of Bessie. Bessie going to go over to G. G right here in the right wing hash marks now, up on the near side. Gianna trying to sell it forward, never quite got a handle on it. Puck is loose for Reagan Lewis in front of Bessie, top of the left circle, headed back towards the slot, down behind the goal line. It's picked up by Gianna. Gianna here on the near side, sends one up off of Bob for Bornhoff. Bornhoff pass behind Chuck, and it's going to be Helen Lane on the forecheck in front for Fontana. And Helen Lane put a stick on it, back in the hands of Chuck. Chuck over to Helen. Helen in front of the Storm benches now across the blue line. Sauce backhand over to Prodel. Prodel on the right wing corner, hits the brakes and she flies right by. Second pass, fires a shot, and it's going to be Drake with the cover up there as Rosen comes in with pressure. with 12:22 to go here in the third period. Faceoff makes its way back over to the right wing circle. It's Rosen in the slot. Helen Lane at center. Chuck on the right half wall. It's Sell and Pazin from left to right. Helen Lane on your faceoff. Tied up for Storm. Loose change. Puck is still at the right dot. Cut off by Storm. Mohawks around Charlie. Here comes Shea Watson. Thrown past Rosen. Pitching in is going to be Sell. Sell kicked it back to the left wing hash marks there. I should try moving my camera. Back in the hands of Rosen. Rosen, left wing circle. Sends it over to Chuck. Chuck, top of the right choke, walks it in. Fires a shot. And it's blocked by Storm. Thrown back here to the outside. Makes a move on it as Pazin. Tripped up and picked off by Helen Lane, who cuts back across. Reagan Lewis picks her pocket in front of Pazin, firing a shot. And a stick saved by Laxton in the right wing corner for Sell. Sell sends one forward to Rosen. Stepping in is going to be Storm. Throwing it right back down behind the goal line for Pazin. Pazin coming up on the far side. Up the ice for Rosen. Tipped forward by Storm. Puck's going to left wing corner. It's going to be Rosen on the forecheck along against Mickey O'Malley. O'Malley throws it away on the far side rather quickly. Here comes Carter Hare. Carter sends it right back in. It's Rosen going to work in the right wing corner. Now trying to get over to Elena for the backhand give and go. No go. O'Malley fires it out of the zone. And it's going to be picked up by Roth all the way in the top of the right circle here on the near side inside her own zone. Roth sends it, firing it down past Elena Monaco. That's going to be an off icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:21 to go here in the third period. Face off to the left of Laxton in the right wing circle. It's a Monaco sandwich with a Carter Hare filling. It's going to be Sophia in the slot with Warrington. Roth down low. Elena, the one-man wrecking crew on the half wall. Face off over to Elena. Elena battling out with one Storm girl. Send it back down behind the net for Roth. Roth over to Warrington. Warrington up off the boards towards Sophia. Sophia collects it, patiently waits. Goes cross ice for Roth. Roth for Roth stick here to the inside. Roth across the blue line now, muscling it forward. Here covering D as the puck goes inside the zone. It's going to be Elena Monaco on the forecheck. She beats it over, sends it over to Sophia. Sister Sophia coming back down low. Get out of the way, strikes. Off his stick it goes, back for Elena, or back for Sophia, who chips it down low, and it picked off by their defenseman. Here comes Carter Hare, swinging on it, out to the near side, out of the zone for Roth, right in front of us. Roth slams one forward, knocked down by Storm, back in the hands of Roth. Roth throws one off of Carter Hare, and off the dashboard, picked up by Storm, swing on it by Roth. Here comes Sophia to pick her pocket. Sophia's going to send it back into the left wing corner with 10:36 to go. It's going to be Warrington over to Charles Chalberg, cut off by Storm, back in the left wing corner for Warrington. Warrington here goes D to D for Roth. Sophia covering left wing now. Roth sends it up off the glass for Sophia. That puck's going to go past Chalberg. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:19 to go here in the third period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Your lineup now, Hankey, Dunford and Chalberg. It's going to be Lyric and G on D. In the slot goes Hankey, then Chalberg. Chalberg switching with Hankey. Bessie lowered towards Laxton. Face-off won by Storm. Stepping in was Chalberg. Down behind the net, picked up by Gianna. Gianna on the backhand over to Hankey. Hankey sends one out towards Chalberg, and it's Chalberg up the ice in front of center. Chalberg sends it in deep. Gets by off the puck and slams the girl, whoever it was, down on the ice. And down behind the goal line, it's Dunford on the forward. Here comes Hankey, forced to throw up the ice, looking for the breakout, cut off by Chalberg in the hands of Hankey. Hankey across the right hash marks, looks to fire a shot. Blocker saved by Drake. Here in the left wing hash marks, here comes Chalberg. Out towards G. G fires one back over to Chalberg. Left wing circle, coming out is going to be Storm. Throwing one back across for Bessie. Bessie across center. Going to send one up off the boards, down behind the goal line, right to left. And it's going to be Dunford on the forecheck as Michigan get two line change in there, two forwards. And it's going to be Bornhoff and Heflin. Picked off by Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends one back across, but a good stick by the defenseman of Storm. Here they're coming the other way. In front of a one-on-one in front of G. Back checking is Bornhoff. Got her tied up at center. Bornhoff picks it up. Sends it cross ice. Intercepted by Schuster. Coming in is Bessie right in front of the Michigan benches now. Bessie tied up, trying to muscle it out of the zone. Heflin coming in for support. Here comes Reeder now, backing off his Bornhoff. G patrolling top left circle in front of her net. And it's a two-on-three battle. Three Storm jerseys. Here comes Reeder. Bessie fires one out of the zone. Up off the boards it goes. Going to trickle all the way down. No icing. He waved it off. Down behind that, it's going to be Watson and Storm. Cut off by Heflin. Heflin popped it free. Picked up by Storm. Giving chase is going to be Reeder. Storm picks up the loose change. Here comes Wolf and Storm in front of Gianna. Top of the right show, trying to make a move on G. Goes to the right corner. Gianna bodies her up the puck. And Gianna gets slammed in the wall, but Gianna hangs onto it. Number 51 tough on that puck. Here comes Carter Hare for support. That's Reeder still battling down. 8:45 to go here in the period. Gianna fishing it out now. Gianna in the right wing corner. Sends it up off the dash of the boards towards Heflin. Heflin on the offensive side of it. Kept in by Storm. Gianna comes in, knocked it free. Picked off by Reeder. Back in the hands into the right wing, left wing corner for Bornhoff. Bornhoff makes the move, sends it up on the boards, kept in by Schuster. Back in the hands of Storm. Centering pass in front of Gianna. Gianna put a stick on it, pokes it free off of Wigmore's stick into the half wall. Coming out is going to be Reeder. Reeder sends it up off the boards. That puck is going to go all the way down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Storm has the ice tilted in their favor right now. Gang Green better get it together here with the last 8 minutes and 16 seconds to go as Coach Shannon goes for a line change. Your lineup now, Chuck, Helen Lane, and Rosen. Your blue liners are going to be Pazin and Sell. In the slot goes Chuck, then Pazin and Rosen. Helen on your face-off. It's going to be Chuck coming to get it. Chuck trying to make a move on it, picked off by Storm. Poke check, swing and a miss by Helen Lane. Off to the right side is going to be Sell. Centering pass saved by Laxton, and she's going to smother it with 8:06 to go. Off the right post there. Maddie does a nice job sealing it up. And we're going to get a face-off to the left wing circle once again. Right wing circle to the left of Laxton's glove. Chuck in the slot along with Pazin and Rosen. Helen on your face. That is Chuck once again. Picked her pocket is going to be Storm. Trying to kick it out of his own was Rosen. No go. Helen Lane puts a body on Wigmore. And Wigmore come back around. Bottom left circle. Fires a shot. Saved by Laxton. And in comes Charlie to put a body on it with 7:54 to go. I'd like to see Gang Green get a little more physical here. I got to tell you, folks, they're getting beat up by Storm and they're not responding, in my opinion. They need to get a little more physical up front. Your lineup now is going to be a Monaco sandwich with a Carter Hare filling. And it's going to be Roth and Warrington on the blue line. Faceoff goes to Sophia. Back in the hands of Warrington. Monaco gets bodied off the puck. And out to the slot for O'Malley. O'Malley sends one forward. Now behind the goal line for Warrington. Warrington's going to send it over to Sophia once again. Sophia hits the brakes, hangs onto it. It's Sophia versus 2. Picked her pocket is going to be Storm. Out to the left point. Coming out is Monaco. Monaco puts a body on it and slams her into the wall. Knocked in towards Storm. Picked up by Hare. Hare down behind the net here on left to right on the near side. Backhands it across for Roth. Roth turning pass it. Tried to get it back behind the net from Warrington. It was blocked by Storm. Back over to the far side for Sophia. Sophia tries to backhand one up in the air. Loose change picked up by Sophia. Blocked off by Storm. Back again. And it's picked up by Storm once again, who sends it back into the left wing corner. Down behind the goal line for O'Malley. O'Malley centering pass up front. Tied up by Elena Monaco off the left point. Into the right wing corner for O'Malley. O'Malley sends one across. Saved by Laxton. Loose change for Sophia. Sophia backhands one towards Elena, who kicks it out of the zone. And it's going to be Storm right back the other way. Tied up by Sophia right in front of the blue line there. Walking inside of it, picked off by Elena. Out of the zone it goes. Here comes Storm back the other way. Backhanded into the right wing corner. Mission desperately needs a line change. And they've been out there for quite some time. Warrington up to Sophia. Up and out of play it goes. And the Mission are going to get a much needed line change. 6:44 to go. And a face off just outside the zone. Right in front of the Mission benches. It's going to be Heflin along with Reeder and Bornhoff. It's going to be Lyric and G on D. Reeder tied up. Picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff across center. Going to carry it wide left. Chips one up off the boards. Going to head down behind the goal line. Bornhoff with the inside position against Fontana. Puck is loose for Shea Watson in the right wing corner. Here comes Heflin on the near side. Making a move around Heflin. Come up here to the near side. Is going to be Storm. Throws it past Taylor in the left wing corner for Bessie. Bessie going to tie her up. Coming in is 4 purple jerseys below the goal line. Hooking is going to be the call. And Mission are headed to the box once again here in the third period. Bessie going to the box for hooking. 6:20 remaining here in the contest. And the Mission with their 4th penalty of the game as we head back to the Classic Packaging penalty kill. Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are Helen Lane and Amanda Rosen. Your blue liners are going to be Gianna and Cell. Helen on the faceoff wins it back for G. G going to chip one off the right wing corner for Rosen. Rosen going to send one back over to Cell. Cell in the right wing corner in front of the Zamdor. Sends it back towards Rosen Hashball. Rosen going to ship one forward. And it's going to be Helen Lane in a foot race. It's Helen Lane up the ice. Poke check free by Taylor. And we're going to get an offsides there is going to be the call. Let's take a look at that one. Here comes Helen Lane across the ice. Lost the puck off her stick. Yep, that was offsides, folks. Classic Packaging PK. Again, it's going to be Cell in front with Helen Lane and Rosen. And it's going to be Gianna, the lone defenseman there. Sell backs up now, picked up by Storm. Helen Lane on the forecheck. Cross ice pass in front. Here comes Rosen. Puck hit by Rosen. Amanda back in the hands of Sell. Sell patiently waits, goes cross ice. Swatted at by Helen Lane. Picked up by Storm. Thrown cross ice. Up in the air. Knocked out by Fontana. Back in the hands of Wilsey. Wilsey piling up with 2. Sent one forward. Off the stick of Storm down in the left wing corner for Fontana with 46 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. On the far side, looking to break it out. A man on the back check. Thrown past Helen Lane. Here they're coming the other way in a 2-on-2 in front of Sell. Top of the right circle is Boveri. Looking to fire one. 6 saved by Laxton. In the left wing corner for Rosen. Rosen fires one down. No icing. It's waved off. Down on the right wing corner. Ringing around from right to left. It's going to be Bornhoff and Reeder. Here comes Storm looking for the cross ice. Intercepted by Reeder. 22 seconds to go on that PK. Reeder makes a move inside, goes outside. Holds on to a puck protection now. Gets rubbed off. Picked up by Schuster. Backing up is Bornhoff. Bornhoff put a stick on it now. Left wing hash marks. Bornhoff going to work. Picked up by Storm. Here they're coming in front of Reeder. Taylor trying to send one forward. It's going to be cut off by Reeder here at center ice. Back in the hands of Roth. Up over the basket. Goes into the zone with 3 seconds to go on that PK. And we're back to even strike. It's going to be Bornhoff in the slot. She picked it off. Bornhoff left post. Makes a move around it. Couldn't get a handle on it. Bornhoff gets dumped over. And be thrown out of the zone. Picked off by Roth. Roth right in front of us. Biting it. Picked in the hip of Heflin. Heflin gets plugged. Here over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff sends it in the zone. And knocked down by Storm. Schuster with 4:30 to go here in the contest. Into the left wing corner. Out towards Heflin. Left wing half wall. Heflin sends it up off the boards. Down behind the goal in for Bornhoff. Looking for the give and go. Out to the slot for Chuck. Right hash marks. Chuck goes forehand then backhand. Cuts back down behind the line. And she's going to here to the near side. Curling around. Bottom left wing circle now. Try to get over to Roth. Tackles it down low for Heflin. Picked off by Storm. Popped up in the air by Chuck. Chuck sends it back behind the net. Charlie hits the brakes. Tries to get her to fly right by. She gets a little bit out of it. Sends it out to Roth here at the left point. Roth on her backhand, goes to the forehand, sends it right back over to Charlie. Charlie top left circle, sends one across ice. It's going to be Warrington pitching hard, right wing hash marks. Thrown away by Storm, picked up in the air by Prodel. It's going to be up the inside, Roth over to Sophia. It's Sophia down left dot. Sends it over to Heflin, top left circle. Heflin fires one low, stick saved by Drake. Into the right corner for Chuck. Chuck up in the air, bouncing puck is loose for Warrington. Warrington back over to Charlie, who sends one towards the net. And it's picked up by Storm. It's Sophia, the forechecker now. Looking for the cross ice pass, blocked by Monaco. Back down low, here comes Carter here on the forecheck now. 3:33 left here in the third, and it's picked off by Roth. Roth at the blue line there, backing off with Sophia. Here comes the one-man wrecking crew now, giving Wigmore chase. Olena coming up on the far side, swinging a miss just by Monaco, just out of her reaching hands, underneath the sign for Roth. Roth, right wing circle here on the near side. Roth sends on behind the net on the far side for Sophia. Off the dash, the board goes out of the well zone, and it's going to be so Elena Monaco on the forecheck. Elena forcing to cut back inside, doesn't bite on the fake. Here comes Carter Hare, picked off by Sophia. Sophia slams one back inside the zone. Caught missing another Storm in a little bit of an odd man rush. It's going to be Carter Hare down behind the net. Sophia in front. Backhand pass blocked by Storm for Pazin. Pazin fires one low. Tipped by Elena back on the left wing corner for Sophia. Sophia hit under. Send it up forward for Elena. Knocked down by Storm. Out past the glove of Sell. That's going to be, nope, no icing. It was tipped. Down in the right wing corner with 2:45 to go. Picked off by Helen Lane. Helen going right to left. Sends one out towards Sophia. Sophia up the ice. Sends one forward to Rosen. Rosen makes a move across center. Poke check by Wolf. We're going to get an offsides and a whistle with 2:34 to go here in the third period. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now. Rosen, Helen Lane, and Chuck. Your blue liners are Pazin and Sell from right to left. Face off in front of the Storm benches now. Chuck right in front of us. Helen on the face off, won by Storm. Picked up by Fontana. It's going to be Storm on the Helen Lane on the forecheck. Out to the left point for Wilsey. Wilsey sends it back over to Charlie. Left wing hash marks now. Picked up by Storm as the puck dribbled into the corner. Wolf curling back around, looking for the breakout pass. Here comes Storm right in front. Looking for it up the ice. Off the hands of O'Malley. Pazin comes in with the inside position on it. Poke checked away in the right wing corner. Tied up Pazin, put a body on it. Centering pass out front. Picked up by Helen Lane. Helen's got Rosen on her right. It's Helen up front. Looks to fire one in for the empty net. Bag knocked down by Storm. Tied up. It's going to be Rosen going to the box. Tripping is going to be the call on Amanda. As Storm pulled the goaltender with 2:01 to go here in the contest. Amanda going back. Well, Amanda going to the box, not going back. But that's the Mission's 5th penalty of the game. So if you have a ticket to today's game, you get yourself a free crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. as Storm looks like they call a timeout. So we're going to take a brief intermission, folks. This intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensenville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensenville by me. Enjoy the timeout, folks. Welcome back, folks. 2:01 to go. Missioner shorthanded. Your penalty killers out there, Bornhoft and Reeder. It's Roth and Warrington face off to Laxton's right in the left wing circle. Reeder kicks it into the corner, thrown by Storm. Here comes O'Malley of Storm, and in the left wing corner hits the brakes, and Roth picks up no tripping call on that one. That would have been terrible. It would have been a 5-on-3. $1:50 to go. It's going to be Roth battling it out with 3. Roth hemmed in, hangs onto it. Picking her pocket is going to be O'Malley. O'Malley right wing circle. Look at fans on it. Coming in is Roth. Roth battling it out still. It's Roth going to work hard here on the near side. Bornhoff looking to force it down low. She does. Roth gets the inside position, and Roth's got it pinned in with $1:30 to go. It's been a Tate Roth show here in the corner. Out to the point. Coming out is Bornhoff. Playing catch, right wing circle. Coming in is Roth once again. Roth puts a body on it. Into the right wing corner, back towards his damn doors. Out towards O'Malley, covering the right point. O'Malley up off the glass into the left wing corner, down behind the net for Taylor. Looking to center pass, blocked by Warrington. Warrington sends it up by the left wing corner now. Coming in is Reeder. Reeder to Warrington. Warrington sends it forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff at her feet. Cut off by Storm. Here's Warrington giving chase. Hits the brakes. Hits me Bornhoff. Sends it down as ice. And it's going to be Storm going to work. 1 minute to go. 28 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Here comes O'Malley. Sends one forward. Right in front of Gianna. Top of the right circle. Looking to pull it across. Gianna put a stick on it. High right point. Fired a shot is Fontana. And Laxton didn't see it. And it's going to be a Storm goal. Power play goal here with 16 seconds on that PK. And we didn't get to see the replay on it, folks. I waited too long. So with 47.9 seconds to go, Storm ties it up. And it's 1-1, folks. Looks like Mission called their timeout now, so we're going to take a brief break as they head. Mission calls their timeout. Welcome back, folks. 48 seconds to go. It's Bornhoff, Reeder, and Sophia Monaco. It's Rosen and Roth on the blue line. Here comes Sophia, makes a move around, trying to poke check forward towards Reeder. Cut off by O'Malley, poke check by Bornhoff. It's going to be Monaco coming in, up off the glass, knocked down by Reeder. Blue line, puck circles out of the zone, picked up by Sophia Monaco. Sophia over to Rosen. Rosen at center ice, makes a move towards the middle, sends one towards Bornhoff. Bornhoff, right hash marks, coming in as Rosen. Rosen, bottom of the right circle, trying to get it back over to Bornhoff. Sends over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff, bottom of the right circle, back across, poke check by Storm. Picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires one forward. Knocked down by Storm. Coming across to be Sophia Monaco. Kept in by Bornhoff. Knocked out by O'Malley. 11 seconds to go. Monaco over to Reeder. Reeder hits the brakes and comes back across, walks it across the center ice. Pulls it back up to Sophia. Sophia patiently waits, sends it across the Reeder. Poke check by Storm. Back in the hands of Reeder. Fires one over the crossbar. And that sound is the end of the game. So your final score here at Orbit Ice Arena is Mission ties it up. The tie game against Storm 1-1 is your final score for the home team Storm. The lone goal scored by number 4, Elise Fontana, with 47.9 seconds to go in the contest. For the Chicago Mission, 5 penalties in the contest. Bornhoff in the first period, number 37 tripping at 2:18. In the second period, Reese Warrington tripping at 10:27, Willow Sell tripping at 5:15. In the third period, Lyric Bessie hooking at 6:20 to go, and Amanda Rosen, number 23, tripping at 2:01. The lone goal scored by the Chicago Mission, number 37, Alexis Bornhoff, at 6:08. Here in the contest, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon, folks. The Gang Green is heads to Detroit next weekend, but that will not be broadcasted by Monaco Hockey Live, as the Rock and I are headed to St. Louis for some games. So good luck to Gang Green and all the parents headed out to Detroit. Hopefully they do well. We will see you again at the state playoffs, I believe. Check your local listings. Once again, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.